Here's one of today's projects. I got another wheel bearing to do. Not my vehicle, but wants me to replace it. Let's get into it.
Evening, everyone. Yeah, I just figured I'd be 100% honest with you. This job just took way longer than it should have. Shouldn't have taken maybe 2 hours at the most. But it's a 2004 Ford Ranger, 147,000. So living up here in New England, they use a lot of salt on the roads and stuff like that. So there's a lot of corrosion, and I'll explain with that. My biggest issue with this whole job was just the 2 bolts holding the bracket on for the brake caliper. You'll see here I'm fighting with it. I'll go grab a small butane torch and eventually I'll use that to try to heat it up so I can get the bolts out. Still took way too long to do it. Later on in the video too here I try to reduce the audio level of the impact gun so it doesn't blow everybody's ears out. It's been an interesting day, to say the least. I am sore from this job, but got to move on.
Yeah, well, impact isn't working, leverage isn't working, so got to apply heat. Don't need much, just enough to help it release. Please tell me you're coming. No, that was fucked. More heat, more heat, more heat, more heat. Finally got them out. It is what? Almost 2 hours in fighting with these damn things. I don't have all the tools I need really to do this all the right way, but these two here, literally, the only thing I got for a torch is one of these. So it takes a while for it to heat up the metal to get it to expand to release. But these are also rusted so bad on the heads that I had to take the socket, hammer it on to get it to stay, because it was not the right size. It's supposed to be 14 millimeter. Well, the corrosion and everything else, so I had to hammer a different socket on. And is it this one? No, I don't think it's that one. Or is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one right here. Where is it? It doesn't matter. I wound up splitting a socket too. I had so much tension on it trying to get it to release. But now I got that thing off. Oh, turn just so you can see. Finally got the bracket off, so pop that off. Now, she's pretty junk, pretty toasted. I got I'm gonna spray these because I already know these are gonna come out. These are gonna be a bear to remove. And I'm gonna spray that. All right, I gotta get going on this. I gotta pull this nut off, straighten it out, straighten the steering out, get this nut off, push the axle back so I can try to get this changed. I should have been done by now, but again, I'm also working at the store, so I'm running in and out helping customers. All right, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, that's good. That slides in and out real easy. So, get this nut off the rest of the way. All right, I gotta get those 3 bolts off. Oh, and I gotta undo this ABS wire. I'll bring you back afterwards.
You'll hear in a second when I slow the video down. Yeah, these weren't as bad as I originally thought, so it actually worked out great. It's just still, you see me holding up the bolts to you. Didn't realize I still had it on a time lapse. Whoops.
Yeah, those bolts come out a lot easier than I expected. But they're all removed. I'm gonna straighten the wheel out again. That's the problem with doing some of this work. You're constantly moving the front end back and forth so you get room to work. See if I can't get this wheel bearing hub to come off. Brand new one sitting right there. So, all right, let's see how it works. And it's probably gonna be a pain, but it is what it is. Gotta keep going. Yeah, this wheel bearing's definitely shot. All right, let me try to get this off here real quick. All right, where's the hammer? Here's the hammer. This is going to be a pain. Oh yeah, by the way, loud noises. Oh, there she comes. There she is. Well, at least it didn't do like mine did. Mine come apart right here. This whole backing plate fell out. But that's how good that one is. All right. I can do some cleanup here and I'll get back with you. All right. Now I got to clean up this surface, cleaned up here. Take it. Line this up. Make sure your ABS line ain't in the way. Again, I'm doing that. I just had the tool in my hand. Where'd it go? I'll get this taken care of and I'll bring you right back. Now I got all 3 of these tightened up. Time to get that back on, but I'm just gonna set it on like this for now. Go straighten the steering wheel out. Straighten the wheels out so it goes in the way it should. It's always best when you're working on a 4-wheel drive, have everything straight. It makes things so much easier. But, all right, I'm gonna get loud. At least I was kind enough to let you know now. As soon as I get the socket on. New gun doesn't like take it. There we go. Yep. We're good. All right, I gotta finish running ABS line up and around and connecting that. Excuse me. I'll bring you back after that. All right, now I got the ABS line run back through all the factory connections. And yes, that's how they had that with a little loop right there. Connected there, connected there. Next thing is get the brakes, get the bracket for the brakes on, get the shoes on, caliper on, and the tire. So let's get that done right now.